I also think part of it is fear.
It is.
Like people have to acknowledge that they're in that situation, and people don't want to acknowledge it. They'd rather ignore it. But I think it's critical because even if you go out to get any type of licensing, they're going to check your credit. If you need to renew a license, they're going to check your credit. So it's really important, and it's important to be able to say, I'm taking action to correct that matter.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I get a lot of calls from young people. That, you know, what do I do? Yeah. Right? You know, I'm young. I'm, 20 years old. What can I do to build my credit?
Sure.
And obviously, maybe they have a car loan for the first time, or maybe they have a student loan. Make sure you pay those student loans on time. Do not let that go in the rears. And obviously, if they can't get a credit card, they can get a secured card. Once again, that reports to the bureaus. But there's certain things that you need to start building. I do it with my son. He already has 2 secured cards.
Yeah.
And I'm building his credit. He's 16 years old. He'll be 17. I know how important it is. I want him to be on his own to buy those things he needs to buy. Right?
Said, I want him to be on his own. She's got a plan.
Just to slide out the door.
She's got a plan, Carla.
On his own.
I understand.
Very strategically planning for
I'm
his
strategically
exit strategy, right?
Making sure you can take care of yourself.
Exactly. And there's a lot of myths, right? There's a lot of people that close their credit cards.
Yeah.
They do all these things. They were told to get out of debt. They were told to do certain things that actually damaged their credit.
Yeah.
Then they come to a lender and they're like, well, paid off all my debt. I closed all my credit cards. I'm cash rich. I have millions of dollars of money in the bank, and now I'm ready to buy a home and get a loan. And you're like, well, you have a low credit score. You can't. Well, what do you mean? I've got millions of dollars in the bank. Why can't I get a loan?
Right.
And it's because you've done these things. So if you have a question about should I, could I, would I, you need to call Darbe Nokes, the credit gal.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I want you to share, because I think I found it pretty fascinating. Darbe did a lunch and learn at our office last week. And I got to tell you something. We packed the house, number one. I can't tell you how many of my existing clients showed up for that lunch and learn. If you would like to have a credit consultation for 1 year at $3.99 as a guest of as a friend of called Toni, you can be on your way to really clearing this up. But I must say to you, this woman is amazing. She brings great knowledge and information, and you have nothing to lose with a consultation with this credit restoration. So call us. We'll put you in touch with Darbe, 888-309-9797. That's 888-309-9797. Darbe, I love you.
I love you too.
And thank you for being with us today. We could
Anytime.
go on and on with this whole...
Darbe's a keeper.
Yeah, she's a keeper. She's a keeper.
Thank y'all.